Hello and welcome once again to Red Gaming Tech and another gaming news video with myself, Amata, here on the 27th of April. I have yet more news for you today concerning Rome 2 Total War, as a 9th playable faction has been revealed. They're going to be joining Rome, Carthage, Macedon, Iceni, Alverni, Suebi, Parthia and Egypt factions which have been previously revealed. Now, the faction that's been revealed today is Pontus, which is very interesting to say the least, and I've got quite a bit of information here concerning their attributes and so on, so let's just jump straight into that. It seems like the information gathering of the Pontus faction will be worth a lot more than any of the other factions, simply because their agents are quote-unquote perfectly placed to gather information on their enemies abroad, mostly due to their control of the Black Sea trade and exports of timber, precious metals and valuable steel. So the agents that you have will be gathering much more information. I'm guessing that each one will be much more useful, so perhaps you wouldn't have to hire as many agents or create as many agents, which would possibly mean that the money saved on that could be put into something else. As for the unit types that you may want to prefer as you play as this particular faction, well, because of the mixture of Greek and Persian influences that influences the Pontus faction, the forces of it are both advanced and reliable. Their bronze shield pikemen represent a formidable military backbone, and their swift, deadly-sized chariots are rightly feared. So it seems like they're going to be more infantry-focused, and also they're going to have quite a few warships according to the Total War wiki. And they also enjoy a healthy diplomatic dialogue with Greek states and successor kingdoms, and is also noted for their resolution in battle, particularly against barbarian forces. So that's pretty much all the information that there is on the unit types and so forth, but it seems like they're going to be more based on infantry and the sea battles as well, because it does mention the warships, but also with some well-placed chariots and so forth. Some sure cavalry will play a part in their particular battle strategy, and it seems like the diplomatic relations with neighbouring Greek states and so forth will be much higher, but obviously you'll be having more problems with the barbarian factions. Of course, of which there are quite a few in this particular game, so if you find yourself getting surrounded on sides by barbarian factions, well, you might be in a spot of trouble. And there has been a screenshot on the screen, so you can have a look at what this particular faction may look like, but I have a little bit of disappointing news about this particular one, as Pontus will be available day one through a free content update. So it's basically going to be a piece of DLC, which is really odd, but it's going to be free, which is a little bit strange. I'm not sure why they've decided to do that. Why would they not just include it in the core game, especially if it's free? If they were charging for it, then that would be even worse, but since it's free, it seems like an odd choice to have. Or perhaps that they're not actually confident that it's going to be fully working and operational as soon as the game's ready to drop, and they want to have it available maybe a few hours later, or maybe even the next day, for people to download for free, just in case they need to figure out any last-minute bugs or so forth. That's just my theory on that. It doesn't actually say. All it says is that Pontus will be available day one through a free content update to the core Total War Rome 2 game. So they're not charging you for this particular faction, so I suppose that's something. Anyway, that's me done for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next part. Bye for now.